Are you ready for a bodyweight workout, Tommy? Let's do it.
So here we are at our most exciting location yet. We are at our parents' house, who we're staying with at the moment up in Oregon, and we're going to be doing this whole workout in their house, seeing as most people, their only option is working out from home. So Brandon's getting it started with diamond push-ups, and Tommy is providing some interesting commentary here.
Alright, Tommy, we're gonna start with some diamond push-ups. It's gonna work the triceps. It's a really great exercise. It's basically like you're in a push-up position, and then you're just pushing straight up and contracting.
Hi. Here we go. All right, there we go. 15 reps. And it helps when your training partner really encourages, you know? I think he was laughing with me, not at me, but we can't really communicate with each other yet, so I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, so our third workout partner is gone. He's a crap. I mean, let's be honest. Yeah, it was just way too much of a brutal workout for him. So one day buff, baby. But we're gonna get to the rest of the workout starting now. Now, for most people, this is going to be their gym if they decide to do body weight. It's a great place because, hey, you don't even have to leave your house, but it can also be a little unmotivating from time to time because you're right here, you know? If you're sitting watching TV, you're on your phone, you're on the computer, sometimes the last thing you want to do is be like, hey, I gotta get up, I gotta get this workout in. You've seen us do a lot of workouts in parks and other locations during this series, but we definitely wanted to do one at the home because for some people, that's all they have. And to stay motivated, you just gotta get a kick-ass playlist, you gotta get a good workout partner that pushes you, and you just need that mental fortitude. One rep at a time, physically and mentally.
I mean, if you're a dad and you can't leave the house because you're watching after your kid, you're gonna have to get your workout sometime and somewhere, and that's gonna be at the home.
Yeah, either using body weight or baby weights.
The baby is a weight.
A weight that just keeps getting bigger. He's 25 pounds now, he'll be like 50 in a couple months, hell yeah.
Got the alternating cross bench tricep dips. We don't have a bench, we're doing it right here in the kitchen, but we do have a couple chairs. Thankfully, chairs are probably gonna be a mainstay in everyone's home, so it's really easy to use and grab. And for this, it is gonna be a dip, but we're gonna grab the chairs at a pretty wide kind of width here. So wider than a normal dip, baby. Just gonna bring your legs out in front of you, and you're gonna go from one side here, you're gonna alternate from side to side. So this is kind of essentially unilateral motion. Oh yeah. I hear Buff Duke in the background there. Maybe you'll make a special appearance. Oh.
What the? It's a body weight workout, right?
Oh yeah. You gonna join in, Pops? Get an arm pump.
Yeah, looks like a tricep.
Oh yeah, it is tricep, which is part of the arms. Oh. All right, I lost count because I was too busy talking, but I got some extra motivation from Dad, and now I'm feeling nice, burn and pumping those triceps. Yeah. Quick thing about this exercise, if you're finding that it's kind of difficult, which it probably will be for some people because you're putting most of your body weight on one arm and pushing away from it, so you can adjust your feet on the ground. So instead of having them far away, adjust them so you're kind of just almost kind of in a seated position as in a chair. It's gonna take a lot of that weight off, and you can help yourself because your legs can slightly push yourself up and kind of spot yourself in that way. So if it starts to get a little too heavy for the motion, just kind of use those legs a little bit to spot yourself through that motion there. And don't come down too far, because the farther you come down, the more pressure and the more stretch it's gonna start feeling in that front delt, or I guess the shoulder joint in general. So make sure maybe you limit the motion a little bit until you get comfortable with it and work into that farther range of motion, just to be safe, secure, and always be buff as ever. I don't know if you can hear this on camera, but these chairs are pretty squeaky because our mom collects antiques. And these are some antique chairs. I don't know how old they are, but they seem old, so I don't know. Hopefully we won't break them. We'll try our best. Sorry, Mom. It's like basically like a skull crusher, but instead of extending the weight, you're pushing the whole world down.
So for all of you on the other side of the world who are kind of like bouncing up and down right now, we're sorry. We're just, you know, Brandon was doing some praying mantis push-ups.
Just got done with some extensions of the elbow, and we're gonna go for more extensions. An isolation exercise, because really you're just utilizing that extension in the elbow. We did it from the floor with the praying mantis push-ups, and now we're going on to elevated tricep extensions. It's a very similar movement, but with this one, the range of motion is gonna be increased. So it's gonna be a lot more stretch in the long head of the tricep there, because you're gonna bring your body down and past. You're gonna feel that stretch, and then you're gonna extend from that position here. So we got a little setup here with the chairs firmly placed against the wall, so they're not gonna be pushing backwards. And just gonna get in position here. And gripping it just about shoulder width. Place your feet behind you here. You can have a little bend in your legs and kind of butt up in the air. So you can bring yourself down. As you can see, my head's going past my hands. Get that full stretch and then extend straight up. Definitely feel that stretch, feel that burn, and feel that pump. Three of the great things you can do with body weight exercises.
Okay, so we're all wrapped up with triceps, but this workout is only halfway over because now we're gonna be moving on to biceps, and we have our handy door frame pull-up and chin-up device here. So I'm gonna put it in, make sure it's nice and secure. Safety is always a #1 priority. So what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna have a close grip. I'm gonna go ahead and have my hands supinated, my palms facing towards me. I'm gonna be busting out 15 reps. Here we go. Oh yeah. Now, we had some questions on some prior videos on they didn't have access to a park, so they weren't sure where to do pull-ups or chin-ups. Our answer is this handy little device here. If you don't know where to pick one up, we got a link in the description. If you're gonna be interested in working out from home, we highly recommend these bad boys. Worth every penny, yeah.
Oh, hey, what's up? Just hanging out under the table here, getting a little break, but also I'm getting ready for the next bicep exercise, which is going to be the underhand inverted row. But this is going to be a single arm, and that's very difficult, but we're not doing a concentric-eccentric contraction. We're just going to be focusing on the negative, which is the eccentric contraction. So you're going to help yourself up with both hands, but then release one and slowly let yourself down with one arm. So it's really going to put a lot of strain on the bicep, but it is going to make it a little bit easier or doable because you're really only focusing on that negative. So as you can tell, I'm laying on the ground. I'm using the table for the inverted row here, and I'm just kind of bending my feet. I have a secure spot to place my feet against, but you can also just put it flat on the ground if you need to. So you're going to raise yourself up with both hands, and then you're going to slowly let it down with one arm, just like that. So raise up, slowly let it down. Ooh, that stuff. Okay, next arm. Here we go. Oh, and get a nice wide stance too. You can tell it's going to help support yourself because once you're in one arm, your body is going to kind of want to pull itself to that one arm that's doing the negative. So get a wide stance, base support so you can help yourself during the movement. Oh yeah. Whew. That is tough, and as you can tell, we are definitely DIYing this workout, using anything and everything we can to help get it done. Oh. Whoa.
All right, we finished the single arm inverted rows, and now we're moving on to the inverted 21s. Excellent exercise, another one that's gonna blast those biceps. So what we're gonna go ahead and do, get under the table one last time, we promise. It's the last time you gotta do this. Get under, and as the name implies, we're gonna be doing 21 reps, but we're gonna be doing it in an interesting way. So you're gonna go ahead and grab the table, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring myself halfway up, just like this, back down. I'm gonna go ahead and do that 7 times. Okay, I have the 7 finished from the bottom position. Now I'm gonna go to the top position and just bring myself down to the midpoint, right here, back up. 7 times. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and do 7 full reps. Oh yeah. And you know, you try not to do that. Thankfully I got a really hard head, but that's just a little warning for all of you out there. Watch your head when you're getting from under the table. As if our biceps weren't burning enough, now you gotta do the inverted 21s, but we promise it's gonna be worth it. You're gonna feel great. So that's gonna be 3 sets, 21 reps. Yeah, you got this. We believe in you. Last bicep exercise of this workout, we're coming back to our friend, the chin-up bar. This time we're gonna be doing chin-up holds. So it's gonna be 3 sets till failure. And what that means, you're just gonna grab, go to top position, and hold on tight. Whew. Wish me luck. To make it a little bit more difficult, really try to keep your chin above the bar. 1, it's gonna make sure you're in that very top peak position to get the full contraction of the biceps, and also it's gonna make it a little bit more difficult if you're trying to keep that chin up, hold that position, because as soon as it starts dipping, you know you're losing that strength and also endurance in the biceps. Okay, here we go, chin above the bar. Yeah, and squeeze those biceps. Squeeze that grip as hard as you can. Yeah. Oh yeah. Woo. Yeah, they start burning real quick. That's good. That blood's just pumping in those biceps, making them bigger and bigger and bigger. All right, the final exercise, which is gonna be abs. You can do scissor kicks. Just gonna lay on the floor, and you can tell it's a bit of a hard surface here on the hardwood. So we're gonna support kind of the hips by just placing your hands kind of that lower back area, just like so. And then you're gonna elevate your legs, and you're gonna kick them back and forth. Oh yeah. Oh, was it Liu Kang? Yeah, the Liu Kangs. Maybe we should just call them that from now on. All right, that wraps up this episode of the Buff Dudes Bodyweight book. Link in description. We did it from home. I mean, you can do these workouts anywhere. That's what makes them so great. All you need is the motivation here and here. And in the biceps. Yeah. Yeah. Did you see it? Of course you did, because it's fucking huge.